How I fell in love with studying abroad. Story time. Hi guys, my name is Julia and I studied in 6 different countries and I absolutely love traveling and studying abroad and everything that is related to it. So, how did it all start? Well, I am that person that absolutely loved high school and I had so many absolutely amazing experiences while in high school, and I decided that I am gonna continue doing that in college. I'm not gonna hold myself back, I'm just gonna experience as much as possible. I was part of musical theater community, we won a lot of competitions and it was incredibly fun, and I was super excited for my first summer as a college student. Now, I am Ukrainian, and in Ukraine you finish your semester in June, like at the very end of June. That's when finals end. That's when final exams period is over. So you technically get only 2 months of vacation. Literally on July 2nd, I get super sick to the point where like I am sick the whole month. I'm in bed eating like more pills than I eat food, and it's just not fun at all. And then in August I catch a cold and I'm basically sick the whole summer. So all of my plans of having like the best summer ever as a first-time college student just went out the window. After finishing my second year of college, I decided that, this is the summer, like I'm gonna say yes to every opportunity that comes my way to have fun and like enjoy my actual vacation. But there's a catch. Like, I am the type of person that after like an exams period that requires a lot of like mental work, after that period is over, I need at least 2 days to like completely recharge and don't do anything. That being said, if in the span of those 2 days, like straight after the exams are over, you present me with anything related to education, it's gonna be no. Like, it can be the most epic opportunity ever, like, I don't know, studying Harvard for free. The answer is gonna be no. This is not the time to bring up anything school related. So straight after my exams are over, mom tells me about this school opportunity to study English in Greece. And because I have the tendency, to just ditch anything related to studying straight after the exams are over, I said no. I said no way, and like my brain just doesn't register it. It's not like right now, and like later. And mom started like persuading me. I was like, no, like I don't want to do that, and like that was basically the conversation. Summer, and we go on a family vacation in July to Turkey. We have fun, everything is awesome. Back from vacation, and I'm like, what am I gonna do in August? I don't want to stay home. Most of my friends are on vacation somewhere. And then I remember that back in June, mom presented me with the school opportunity. And I go to my mom and I'm like, Mom, like, remember you told me about like studying in Greece, like, and we'll still do that. August, I remember the timeline pretty much perfectly. It was August 1st and the program started on August 8th. So mom to book a flight for August 7th to, settle in and do all the stuff. So I'm like, I need a visa. Mom, I remember like before I approached my mom, I read on the website that you need to apply for the visa at least 10 days prior to like your trip. Like at least but they recommend 2 weeks prior to your trip. At that point, it's like a week left, like 6 days left. And I'm like, look at mom, like, let's just do it. Like, you never know if you don't try. Let's apply. Girl got her visa in 3 days. 3 freaking days, and I had that visa. I was like shocked, and I actually I got the visa on August 6th, or I don't know, like 3 days later, and then I actually went to Greece on August 7th. That is the story, and this was my very first trip on my own. I traveled a lot with my family or like with my friends, like relatives, but it was my first like solo trip. It ended up being the best freaking trip of my entire life. When you when you analyze the trip, I have maybe like some things went wrong, like here. No, it was absolute perfection. It was absolutely incredible. I legit cannot think of anything that went wrong on that trip. A couple of the professors, like 3 different professors, and the one that I liked the most actually ended up being with us the longest. That was super fun. I met the absolute best people. It kind of like worked out perfectly because there was a group formed, like me and 7 other people, and we would hang out pretty much every day, and all of those people were like spontaneous, in the moment type of people. We never wasted time on like planning where to go, like the budget and stuff. Like I'm not the type of person that I just like I want to go somewhere and I go in there. Like, they basically In that group were exactly like that, and we would meet every day after school at like 5 p.m. in the reception area, and we would just go explore the city. And it was just absolutely incredible. And the school had an absolutely incredible curriculum when it comes to events and parties. We had a bunch of like different like themed parties, like white party, costume party, beach party, and it was all super well organized. We were like dressing up and just having fun. I was going to every single one of these events. The school also had trips to neighboring cities. It was always like, yes, I'm down. The trip ended up changing my whole life. It kind of felt like I pretty much became the person that I was meant to be. I just became more confident, more independent, much happier. Not that I wasn't happy before, but like I just truly became a really like oh my god. But when I came back 2 months later back to Ukraine, I came to my mom and I first of all like I thanked her for like actually presenting me this opportunity, even though I said no in the beginning, but it was absolutely incredible. And I was like, Mom, if you ever find a similar opportunity in like any country in the world, sign me up. I want to do that. Like I am so pumped. I just want to explore the world and study and do all these incredible things. And so the summer next year to United States for the first time, to San Francisco, and then I came back for like 2 days and went to Switzerland, been there for a month, and then went to Canada for the first time. I studied in Niagara College for the summer, and I absolutely fell in love with the way they teach. And the other trips, it was like more like English focused, but like in Canada I actually did a bunch of other classes, and it was like true college experience. And I was like, I really want to study in Canada for my master's. And then the year after I went to study in New York for a couple of months, came back home, then I went to study in England, and then I enrolled into a Canadian college for the first time as a full-time student. So I studied in 6 different countries. So I studied in Ukraine plus 5 other countries, and it was absolutely incredible. I loved my adventures abroad so much. If I was getting paid to do it, like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like I am so passionate about traveling and meeting new people, exploring different cultures. My biggest passions, like things that make me happy at all times, are socializing, traveling, and singing. These 3 things, obsessed, brings me joy every single time, makes me feel better. I just absolutely love that time of my life. That's why I truly enjoy like content creation, and I want to be a content creator because, you know, I can travel the world and like tell people about all those different places and the experiences they could get. I am such a big advocate for going outside the comfort zone, exploring the world, and just simply enjoying life and living it to the fullest. Life is so short, like truly just do whatever it is that brings you joy and forget about what other people think. You live your life and live it in the moment. Like don't stress about the future. I think that nowadays we honestly stress too much about like careers and what people would think of us, like social pressure, all these things. I think that you should just ditch all of it and live your life on your own terms. Life is truly too short. And even though there are a lot of atrocities going on in the world right now, I still believe that the world is a beautiful place and there's still so much more to explore. You need to enjoy your life and be happy and do whatever it is that makes you happy. So if you take anything from this video, live your life to the fullest. Don't care about people's opinions. This is your life. You have to enjoy it, and don't postpone your life. You know, don't be like, oh, I'm just gonna like work and stress right now, and then I'm gonna enjoy your life later. No, enjoy your life right now. Our health, like physical, because stress affects our health both like mentally and physically, and that is the most valuable thing that we have, our health. So, you know, don't overwork yourself. Take the time to do the things that calm you, that nurture you, that brings you peace and happiness, and just live your life to the fullest and create the adventure and joy for yourself. So I hope you enjoyed this story, and I will see you in the next video.